Hey everybody, Syntax here. Welcome back for another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. We're in episode number 10, and today's a cool day because we are going to get to explore a little bit of Tinkers, something I've been looking forward to playing with for quite a while. But in order to get to the more advanced stuff, we're going to have to knock out some of the basic blocks that we're going to need to craft. As you can see, we at the end of our last episode, we crafted the tool station, which I'm going to go ahead and pick up right now. Because I have got an area where we're going to put all our Tinker stuff, and it's around the back of the base. As you see, I'm slowly starting to expand out here. I've got a little platform we're going to build, and I am going to put the... Oh, hello. Oh, get off my head. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put the smeltery right here. It's going to be built into the wall of the base. So I'm gonna expand this out a little bit too as well on the back end, but I'm going to do that a little bit, probably off camera. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and throw down the well, look, we got a couple slime balls as well, so we'll throw down the tool station right here. And what we'll need to do is, let's see, the first thing that we need to craft is the part builder. And in order to make the part builder, we're going to need copper plates, blank patterns, and silicon plates, which I have, because I felt like I didn't want to waste time, doing resource gathering and stuff. Went ahead and I got that stuff ready to go. So all we need to do is drop down this. What do we do to make the silicon? I think we just have to hammer that stuff, or maybe we have to cook it. Oh no, we have to saw it. Okay, so we'll throw down the silicon here. We'll get the saw out. We'll craft up 6 silicon, and then we'll hammer 2 sets of those into 1 silicon plate. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to, we need to make, I want to say 2 compressed sawdust. Okay, 1, 2, and then we'll do the same thing here. We'll hammer these guys down to make plank patterns. And then we're going to need, how much wood? We're going to need 8 wood. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if we go to our advanced crafting table, we should be able to, we look up the part builder. We should be able to shift click that right into the crafting table. There we go. Okay, so we got the part builder. Nice. So what do we get for this? Okay, Tinker Time number 1. Okay, so we can get a silver coin, more blank patterns, a trapped oak chest. We'll take the silver coin, considering the patterns aren't too hard to make. So, okay, now we need to make the stencil table. And for the stencil table, it's pretty much, we need silicon plate, iron plate, more copper. So I think I have enough copper already. So it was 2 copper plates, so let's go ahead and drop those guys down. So we're gonna need 4. Take the hammer. There we go, 2 copper plates, and I think we needed silicon as well. We needed 1 silicon plate, 1 iron plate. So 1 silicon and 1 iron plate, which I think I have an iron plate right here. There we go. And we're gonna need some more compressed sawdust. So we need more sawdust, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we get our mortar, and we're gonna need some planks, which, you know what? I can use the chisel to make these back to regular old oak planks, and then we'll throw this guy in here and use our mortar, which is, there we go, and we'll get a good amount, because you know what, we'll just craft until we can craft no more. There we go. Well, I'm sure we're gonna need more compressed sawdust at some point. So how many patterns do we need? We need 2. Okay, so 2 patterns. There we go. And we'll use our hammer 1 more time to make 2 patterns. Okay, and then we're going to need some more wood. So we need 8, I imagine. Yep, 8 more pieces of wood. And the same thing, we should be able to simply if we could spell correctly. There we go, stencil. Alright, we should be able to shift click that right in, and bam, we got a stencil table as well. Okay, cool. Now, you know what? Let's sleep through the night. Like I said, I feel pretty safe on this island, but you never know what can pop up. And there is Blood Moon in this pack. Have not had one yet. I don't know what the probability is or how often it happens, but we haven't had it yet. So hopefully that happens later down the road. So okay, so we got our stencil table, we got our part builder. Let's collect our rewards so we can get seared bricks or more silver coin. What does it take to make seared brick in this pack? Real quick. Seared brick. So in order to make seared brick, It's simply just here. It's just the brick itself, which is grout, which it looks like it's no different. Okay, so what we'll do is maybe we'll take the silver coin instead. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can now let's make the pattern chest, because we're going to need the pattern chest to hold all these patterns. And simply to make the pattern chest, it's wood. Okay, so we need 4. We're going to need a lot more wood. And we might be running a little bit short on wood. Okay. Maybe. So, okay, so we need to make 2 more stencils. We need 2 more copper. So we're going to probably have to start cooking some copper. So we need, well, I've got 1. How many do I have in this chest down here? I don't have any more copper plates. So let's go in our ores chest and we'll grab 3 more. Drop that in there. We'll keep using our stairs for fuel. Okay. And let's go ahead and drop this stuff in right now. So we need to surround that in wood. And we need 4 chests, which I think I have some chests just hanging out. 1. We got 2 here. And do we have any more? No. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. And do I have any more in my miscellaneous chest? No, I don't. Okay, so we're going to have to make 1 more chest. And we'll just make a simple oak chest. Here we go. Throw that into the advanced crafting table. Okay, and it looks like our copper is done, so we'll go ahead and pick that up and split this, drop the hammer down. We're dropping the hammer on this copper. Okay, and then we've got, what's left? Okay, 2 patterns and a silicon plate, which I think we have 2 silicon right here. Wouldn't you know? Okay, 1 silicon plate, and we have just enough sawdust to make just enough what we need. 2 patterns. Here we go. Okay, from memory, let's see if I can do this. 1, 2, 1, and memory's not that good. Let's see. So it was okay. It was the there and then here and here. There we go. The pattern chest. Nice. Okay, so there we go. Our basic, and let's take butter, egg, or heavy cream. We'll take the eggs. Why not? Okay. So let's dump our chest real quick, our inventory, and then we'll go set this stuff up outside. Okay, and we need to put the hammer back. And put it back where it belongs. Coldflame will be happy with me. Like I said, I'm trying to keep things organized on our multiplayer, server. Not so much. Our base is cluttered with syntax, the storm of syntax. Everywhere you go, there's a mess. So yes, and I'm sure he loves that. So he loves cleaning up after me. So okay, so let's throw the part builder down, and then we need to drop and I want to say the pattern chest goes right behind the stencil table. I think that's how it goes. No, actually, I think it goes behind the part builder. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the pattern chest goes there, and we'll drop that guy right there. And it looks okay. And like I said, we're going to put I might do a little bit of rearranging once we get the smeltery in. So, okay, so with that being said, we need to craft patterns. So we're going to need a whole bunch of blank patterns. So we need to make a pickaxe head, a axe head, a shovel, a tool rod, and a binding pattern. Okay, so in order to do that, we simply need blank patterns. And in order to get blank patterns, we need to make more sawdust. And we're going to make another mortar as well, because I believe we used the last of it. So let's just make maybe something a little bit more sturdy. Let's try the copper one. So then we need flint, sticks, and 2 copper. So let's grab... Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll make an iron one. Let's make 2 iron. Okay, smelt that up. I didn't check if we had any iron in here. I don't know if we do. No, we don't. Okay, so we need a stick. We need some flint. Okay, and we need 2 iron, which 1, and we're going to need to throw in a little bit more wood. There we go. Oh, I cannot wait to get an actual furnace, a powered furnace. It's going to be a good day. I don't think we're too far away, so okay. All right, so iron ingots here, and that should make us the iron mortar. There we go, and then what we'll do is we'll just make a bunch of sawdust. There we go. And you know what? We'll take half that stack. I know we're not being efficient there. We could use the saw to double that, but I'm not going to be patient. Okay, so there we go. So we got 41 sawdust. So what do we need for? We need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 patterns. So we need to make... We're going to be just short, so we might have to make some more. So we got 4, so we need 9 more. So let's go. There we go. That should be more than enough. Here we go. All right, let's hammer out all these patterns. Here we go. Okay, so back to the stencil table. All right, so if we drop these blank patterns in the stencil table, we should be able to craft the required items. So we need to make, once again, the pickaxe. So let's do them one at a time. We'll do the pickaxe head right there. Okay, and then we need to make the axe head, which is right here. That's the broad axe. Let's see. Is this it right here? There we go. Axe head. And we need to make the shovel head, which that guy is right here. Okay, and then I want to say we need the tool rod and the binding pattern. So we need a tool rod and the binding pattern. There we go. So there should be our patterns right there. And we're going to get one more blank pattern, some copper coin, and a silver coin. Nice. Okay, so what we can do then is throw these patterns in the pattern chest. Makes sense? All right, so what do we got next? So tool parts. Okay, so here's where we actually are going to craft. Looks like we're going to actually get to make our first tool here pretty soon. Okay, so we need to make a flint axe, a pickaxe head. We need it to look like it's all flint and wood. So we're going to need some flint. So we might need to craft more because I don't have a whole lot. But that shouldn't be a problem because we got gravel and we have our sifter. So we can just take this guy and bam, now we got 21. Okay, cool. That should be enough. Okay, so let's take this flint down here to the parts builder and we'll throw in the flint. And let's first make the pickaxe head. And we'll put it in the right slot. There we go. So it gives us crude 2, which is not very good. I see the durability is only 113. Mining speed is pretty poor. But the cool thing is we can repair it. So that's kind of the advantage of using Tinker Tools. And you can also upgrade it as well. So let's craft the flint pickaxe head. And then we need to make the axe head as well. So we'll put this guy back into the tool chest and we need the axe head. There we go. And then I imagine we're going to need the shovel. Yep. Okay, so let's put that guy back. And we need the shovel. Here we go. And now we need a wooden tool rod and three wooden tool rods and 3 wooden bindings. Okay, so wooden tool rods. So let's go ahead. We're going to need to get some wood, which we can just simply do this. We'll make planks. We'll throw the planks in here. And we need 3 tool rods. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we need 3 bindings. Okay, so that should be everything that we need. Here we go. Quest completion. Nice. Okay, so, and we get more flint, more copper coins and stuff. Okay, let's scroll out. So there we go, our first tool. Okay, so we need to construct the flint pickaxe, the flint hatchet, and the flint shovel. And we can do that right on the tool station. If we go to the pickaxe, it'll tell us exactly what we need. And you can just simply shift click the items in. There we go. So there is our first pickaxe. You can see it also with the with Tinker's Construct, it adds levels as well. So we can level up the XP of this pickaxe as well. So right now we only had 143 durability. The mining level's iron, so it's not nothing too fancy. But we do get 3 modifiers, which we could add on there. So, and we might do that right away. So what we need to do though is come up with a name for this pickaxe. I keep things simple. We're just going to call it the Sin Pick. If we could spell it, there you go, Sin Pick. Version 1? Nah, we'll just call it the Sin Pick. Okay, there we go. So we have our Sin Pick. And I want to say we need to do the same for we need to make the hatchet and the shovel. So, okay, so hatchet. And we'll just go simply shift click that in, and there we go. So we got the hatchet. We'll call it Hatchy. Okay, so we got the Hatchy. And we need to get one shovel as well. Okay, so let's click that there, and we'll make a shovel. We'll make it the plower. Exclamation point. All right, there we go. So we got our 3 tools. Okay, ooh, it's nighttime as well. Okay, so we got flint tools. Nice. Okay, so we can also get an iron pickaxe head as well. So that is a cool. So we get to upgrade this guy right away. But what I'm going to do real quick is let's go ahead and dump our inventory real fast. And I am going to grab, do we have any Certus quartz? Let's see, do we have any? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. Okay, I have an idea. I learned a trick from Cole. I'm going to give Cole all the credit for that. And I want to first sleep the night. Okay. And we are going to dump our inventory real fast. And we've got let's, you know what, let's get rid of this coin. And I think that should be good. Actually, no, we got this slime as well. Okay. And I don't know why I'm carrying around this driver. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we should be able to go back. Let's eat this bread real quick. And I think we've got a hamburger. Let's eat the hamburger as well. Actually, how close are we getting to that first heart? Let's see. Let's see. It was, what was the command? Food list size? Okay, so as you can see, we need 5 more health, or 5 more different types of food to get our first health. Nice. Okay, so let's pick up real quick this wood, and let's drop some surface quartz in there. And as you can see, we get a binding. And I'm going to replace this binding on my shovel. Okay, and I'll show you guys the trick, what it does here in a second. So let's go ahead and first upgrade our, like, you know, before we do anything, let's make sure we don't missing out on a quest of any kind. Okay, so we need to make copper, 18 copper, and we need 10 and sand. Okay, well this, as you can see, wow, 136 units of sand and 136 gravel. That's a lot, but this trick is going to help us with this. So, okay, so let's drop down this, we'll call it the plower, and we'll drop down this circus quartz binding, and we're going to add it to that. And what it's going to do, it's going to add elemental to it. And we're going to show you what elemental does in a second. So let's pick it back up. And let's also do the same thing to our pick. Let's go ahead and upgrade our pick head. There we go. So now, as you can see, we've upgraded our mining level to diamond. Nice. And it's also given us a little bit more durability. And the mining speed has gone up. And we still have 3 modifiers. So, okay. So what I like to do whenever I'm playing is I like to put my pick on 2. And 3 is usually reserved for an axe of some kind. So we'll put the axe right there. And we'll just put the shovel guy right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's quickly, I'm going to head over to this island over here. So let's grab the boat, which I have a boat in here. Actually, I already had a boat. Boats all over the place. One thing about this playthrough is I am the lever of boats. I leave boats all over the place. So what I'm going to do is grab this boat. Let's head over to this island over here real quick. Something relatively close. Now we're going to do some massive mining fairly quickly of sand. As you can see, we're going back to Creeper Island right here where everything's been kind of destroyed. And I think what we'll do is, this looks like it's all sand. If we take our shovel, notice how quickly it mines. It mines in a 3x3. A nice little trick to collect lots of sand without having to use the hammer. Or at least for when you're mining stone and stuff. So it's a pretty cool little trick. So like I said, I'm going to give Cole all the credit for that. He taught me that in our multiplayer server playthrough. So as you can see, we already got a massive amount of sand. So what I need to do now is we need to find some gravel. And what else do we need to find? We need to find clay. So 34 clay. Which I want to say, oh, what do we got down here? Okay, we got clay right here. So let's grab this clay. Okay, and there's a ton of gravel right here. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab this off camera and we're going to come back once I collect all the resources we need for the next step. Okay, we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so after a little bit of mining and I found I had to do a little bit of exploring, I was able to get enough. So now we've got plenty. So I've got, let's go ahead and claim the rewards right here. So we got an uncommon loot bag. Nice. And let's see what we can as we're completely full of inventory. Actually, before we open this bad boy up, let's slash home, head back, and let's craft up what we need to craft. Or maybe let's first sort our inventory a little bit. So we've got more clay, so we can get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. Put the clay up here. We'll throw our slime ball in here. We've got some more ores. Or not, that's a gem. Ore, and we'll throw our gems in here for gems and stuff, along with this silver coin. And we're gonna get rid of, we got some grass, and we'll put that in plants. And let's get rid of our, here we go, our flint. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this loot bag first. Loot bag. I always think of loot chests whenever I see this. Okay, but we don't pay for them. Okay, 1 copper ingot and magnesium. Nice. Okay. Alchemistry mod, so let's just go ahead and throw that in here for now, and we got 1 wonderful copper ingot. Okay, cool. So what do we need to do with all this material that we got? So we need to obviously craft grout. There we go, 204 grout. So I imagine if we do this real quick, and if we search grout, I am grout, and we can shift click it. What are we missing? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think it's because we have to find the right gravel. Okay, so let's... Actually, maybe we'll just do this by hand. Here, 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 and here. And we'll go here, 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 and here. There we go. Okay, and how much is that? So we've got 104. So we need a little bit more. So we'll drop... We got some more gravel here. I think I have more than enough material. So we'll just split that up. We just need to make 2 more rounds. There we go. And that should be our quest reward. There we go. 204 grout. Okay. Nice. So let's grab this stuff back up, and we'll deposit our sand back in our sand. And gravel. Did we have gravel have a home? Yeah, we'll put it over here. And we've got all this grout we need to cook up. So what we can do is, let's see how we're looking. We can get a block. We know we're going to need the coal. So we actually get the coal right now. Nice. Okay, so 2 blocks of coal. Let's throw that in there. And then we'll throw that in there and start cooking up this grout. Here we go. And that might take a little bit of time. We'll eat this spider eye pie real quick. There we go. And that might take a little bit of time to cook up. So is there anything we can craft in between? 10. Do we have actually 6 tin ingots? I think we do. We have just enough. Okay, so there we go. We got 6 tin ingots. Cool. And what else did we need? We needed copper. We need 18 copper ingots. So we might have to do a little bit of smelting of that, because I only have 1. But I think one of the rewards is we can take... Let's take the copper. Actually, we get both a block of tin and copper. So, okay. So, actually, no, we don't. We got to select. So, we haven't had no luck with loot bags, so we'll claim that real quick. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay. So, I want to claim the copper. And we can take that block of copper and simply just cook up that. So, we need 6 more, or which we can spare. And we'll just throw that in there. Do we have any more wood we can transfer over? That should be enough. Okay. And that should cook up fairly well, as those blocks of coal will last for quite a while. They might actually last long enough for cooking all this grout. So, okay, so let's, before we wrap up the episode, let's finish up this one quest right here real fast. And then when we come back for the next episode, we should have enough, the bricks, of the seared bricks, where we can actually construct the smeltery. So, okay, let's sleep real quick. Oh, and one more thing that I learned. I did not know this, and I'll show you guys real quick before we go, is this shulker box right here. As you can see, I had it sitting right here. The cool thing about this is if we put stuff in it, it actually can travel along with us. So it's actually, you can treat it as another loot, or like a backpack almost. So I did not know that was the purpose of this thing until playing around on the multiplayer server. So the moral of the story is I need to play more with Coldflame, because I always seem to know a little bit more every time we play together. So, okay. So cool. So let's go downstairs real quick and check. There's our copper. So bingo. Okay. Oh, we need actually 18. So we were close. We were close. 2 more. Okay. Let's cook these last 2 up right here. Okay, and let's just make one more check. Maybe we didn't have any copper. Yeah, we don't have any copper. 1. And let's check on our grout. How's our grout doing? Fairly well. Okay, so we'll just load the rest of that in there. And we'll continue to cook that stuff up. And there's our second one. So there we go. So quest complete. And let's grab the loot bag. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Oh, 2 iron plates. All right. Wonderful. Add it to the collection. Even though we are going to need those. So what else can we do? We can do pulverizer. So we need to pulverize the copper and pulverize the tin. And how do we do that in this pack? Okay, you can use the motor for that. Alright, so if we just grab the motor, which is right here, we take the 18, and we take the 6, and that should knock that guy out real quick. There we go. And look, we get a rare loot bag. We'll take that. Okay, and a tin plate and another shovel. Okay, and one last thing before we go. We can quickly... We have 6 sawdust, I want to say. Or do we? We have 2. Okay, but we can take care of that real quick. So 6 sawdust. Okay, and how much redstone? We need 6 redstone, which we do have a little bit of redstone, not much. Here we go. Okay, so, and we get 1 item placeholder for better questing. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to take that yet, so let's just take the copper coin. Okay, there we go. So that actually has made quite a bit of production into the introduction of the smeltery. So when we come back, all this grout will be processed, and we will get started in building the actual smeltery and then progressing the this quest line a little bit more. So cool. Okay, we'll see you guys all on the next episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. All right, take care, everybody.